agenda item added, the 24-25 Family Counseling Center ESMH agreement. Is there any discussion on that? The auditor agreement renewal, any discussion on that? Any public comment on agenda items? Student representative report. I think we don't have them this evening. Aaron, intermediate report, Ms. Stewart.
We met last week, and due to the unfortunate loss of our executive director, there's been some restructuring, and administration has taken a few extra duties on with stipends to cover that. But we also have Dr. Kirchie from Apollo, who is their superintendent. He is our acting superintendent because we have to have somebody on record. And then we'll start a search in a couple months to find someone else. That's it.
Thank you. Lenape monthly report, Mr. Lovelace, Mr. Dunmeyer.
There are 591 students attending Lenape, and there are 63 students still on the waiting list. And the local advisory committee will be meeting Friday, September the 27th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you. Armstrong County Tax Collection Committee report. There has been no meeting. PSBA member liaison report, Mr. Paulus.
Compared to last meeting, there was nothing new that was completely discussed. There is a reminder, though, that was sent out that the board needs to decide who will be the representative for the delegate assembly, and that does need to be voted on. So that we will need a formal vote for that. That's all I have.
We have some time. We could do that at our next meeting,
That's fine.
right? Because I think it's December.
It's
November 2nd.
It's- right, November 2nd.
Yeah, that's why I said
Okay.
it would be too good for me.
So we can pick one person or two that want to do that at our next meeting. If somebody remembers to follow up on that and add it for next time. And if anybody would like to do it, does anybody want to do it? That we could put them on to vote? I did it last year, and it was not, like I said, my only complaint was that the voting was so rapid that I felt it was hard to vote because it was so fast.
What else do you vote on? Because I've never done it.
It was like bylaws and positions on different issues, I think. That was a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely interesting, but there was a little bit of a disconnect, or maybe it was my mistake between what we were voting on. Like, it was hard to prepare for it, and then it moved so fast, if that makes sense. So I struggled. It only took about 2-3 hours of my Saturday. So if anybody wants to do it, let us know and we'll add you. Bus schedule changes, any discussion on that? Bus driver substitutes, any discussion? These are our action items for personnel. A motion is needed to approve the 2025 spring athletic coaches as submitted. And that would be Heath Scheimer, Larry for baseball, Larry Troutman softball, Michael McKee for track and field, and Eve Hebrank for junior high volleyball. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the game day workers as submitted. That would be Blake Davis, Christy Schaefer, Tony Szymanski, Nate Oz, and Janine DeCapiti.
Motion?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the detention monitors as submitted. Doug Rogers and Craig Southern.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the custodial substitute as submitted.
Motion. Second.
Now Linda Baker.
That is, yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a blank with her name. It says that, but I think that's fine to say. Yeah. Do I have a motion second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the volunteer list for September 2024 as submitted.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the 24-25 Questec E-rate agreement as submitted.
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the 24-25 Family Counseling ESMH agreement as submitted.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Thank you. Any other discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve Mark Turnley as the auditor for the Leechburg Area School District starting in June 2024 through June 2026 as submitted.
Motion. Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do I need to read all these? A motion is needed to acknowledge receipt of the following financial reports and to ratify, approve the expenditures expressly set forth therein as submitted in the agenda.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor? Yes, thank you, Mr. Cessna, for all of this catch-up work. We appreciate it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to combine and approve the following use of facilities requests as submitted. PTA meetings, the book fair, October 7th through the 11th, and the Leechburg Elks Drug Awareness Presentation on October 24th.
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to combine and approve the following field trip requests and professional meetings as submitted.
Motion. Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the following fundraising request as submitted. This is the Leechburg High School Chorus Mariana Hoagie fundraiser. We have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to approve the 24-25 school-wide Title I building plan as submitted.
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion is needed to amend the Leechburg Area School District Board meeting calendar to one board meeting a month for the months of October, November, and December 2024. Those dates will be Wednesday, October 9th, Wednesday, November 20th, and Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. The agenda setting meeting will start at 6 p.m. and the regular voting meeting will follow at 7 p.m. or as soon as the agenda setting meeting ends. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Before that comes up, I just want to talk to the board that December.
Oh, that's action and discussion. Sorry. Okay, both. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, if we can change that, if the board is okay with doing the December meeting on Tuesday the 3rd, that will allow our solicitors, they both have other meetings on the 4th, that Wednesday. We originally had that meeting scheduled for December 2nd, which was still part of the holiday break for Thanksgiving. But put it out for discussion, if the board's okay doing that Tuesday, we would need to amend that motion to change from the 4th to the 3rd, and then we can have a vote.
So I have a question since we're looking at this. Since we're not scheduling new meetings and we're just canceling existing meetings, is that correct? Like none of the dates beyond your, we don't need to advertise I'm wondering if we should, well, I mean, I'm fine with this if everybody else is. I was going to say another option would be to just cancel them as we go and cover it that way, but there's no need to advertise.
We'll have to do something for that December meeting.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Is everybody, oh, yeah, is everybody okay with that? Or do it a different way or?
Yes, doesn't December have to be the first Monday?
That's what I was gonna say.
First week, okay.
It does, our board policy does say the first Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we probably need to just clean that up in our policy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess outside of this year, the first Monday is still within school break, school's closed. So really you should do it the day after anyway.
That's true too.
My only thing, and this is it's strictly a personal thought for me, is October 9th is the band festival. It's the multi-school band festival that we're hosting. I think that's a really big event. And so I might not be there. That's all.
And I'm also just, so that, this is the one reason I was kind of like hesitating. November 20th is super close to Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Thanksgiving's the 28th.
Okay,
Thanksgiving's in the following week.
Oh, okay.
okay, okay,
That's why the second falls on the break.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just October 9th. I mean, I know that I would rather, nothing against our board, but my grandson's in the band and it's a bunch of different bands and we're hosting. I could probably go to that.
So what were the dates that we had on the calendar? Does anybody have that? Okay, so we had October 9th and October 23rd, and what was the November dates that we had? Do you have it?
It was the 13th.
So I'm kind of wondering.
Look how
Would I-
close October 9th is
I know.
now.
Would anybody
Right.
feel better, like, considering this for a second? Or do you want to just, or I don't know.
I'd like to
You
change
can
it.
do October 23rd, November 20th, and
Right.
December 3rd.
We're in agreement of going to one.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
it's
those
just
would be
working
three
out the
dates
one.
right there. If we do October 23rd, it would be the second one.
Mhm.
November 20th, as we said, and then moving that other day up one to December 3rd. If everybody's cool with that,
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Then it's a more time in between, you know, since we just had this tonight, you know.
Those are spaced out.
It'd just be
Did it-
nice.
That way in December, when we reset the calendar for the 25, the 2025 school year, we know what we want to do.
If worse comes to worse and we need something, we can always advertise for a special meeting
Right.
I
and then
guess
go
that's
from
why-
there.
That's kind of why I was thinking, like, since all we're doing is canceling them.
You're gonna have to advertise the December meeting, but
Yes.
Yeah, and I think what advertisement out was the change of it'll all be like updating the each school cancel, it'll change that December date.
We don't need to vote on the cancellations, though.
this will essentially be that.
Yeah. But well, I was just going to say we could, if anybody needed to like look at anything, I guess I was just thinking like we could cancel we could change the December 3rd and then cancel the other two, not vote to change the other two. We could cancel them based on what.
I just needed to know this because this ties in with our checks and
Mhm.
teachers. If we're setting dates for when we, it would be Wednesday before that we stop and write check for that window in there. That's why I don't wanna, if we're gonna set it for those 3 dates, that we can set our dates in the system for checks and stuff. If you're okay with that.
I'm okay with that. I can't even like look at it right now. Okay. Okay, so we are doing the 23rd, the 20th, and the 3rd of
Third.
December, right? October 23rd, November 20th, and December 3rd. And everybody feels good and that works for everybody? Okay. Except maybe me, because I didn't look closely. But that's okay. We need well, do we need to amend this motion then? Let me just reread it.
Yeah, with the new dates.
A motion is needed to amend the Leechburg Area School District Board meeting calendar to one board meeting a month for the months of October, November, and December 2024. Those dates will be Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024, Wednesday, November 20th, 2024, and Wednesday, Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. The agenda setting meeting will start at 6 p.m. and the regular voting meeting will follow at 7 p.m. or as soon as the agenda setting meeting ends.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do we have any public comments on non-agenda items? The combined public work session regular board meeting will be held on Wednesday, October 23rd. We need to change that at 6 p.m. in the
7
library.
p.m. 7
7
p.m.
p.m. 7 p.m. No,
Much.
6 p.m.
We want, okay.
Yep.
So we're moving.
So 6
So-
p.m. on October 23rd, the combined meeting will be held right here.
So when's the executive, if you need it, before that or after that?
Either or during.
Okay, all right. Just as needed, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A motion is needed to adjourn the meeting.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Meeting, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 7:29 p.m. I held it up. I got a new phone.
Thanks, Jeff.